Hey everybody, Felix Staffelbaker here. I wanted to make a video because I think that we are on the cusp of EOS becoming a global reserve financial asset, and that comes to a shock for a lot of people who have definitely not been paying attention. And there's basically, you've got like the EOS side and like the case for EOS, and then you've got like basically why you'd want to not have the current system. And so we're just like having a convergence of like market timing basically. And we recently have went off of the Bretton Woods agreement that happened in the 40s, and then was taken off of the gold standard in the 70s, and then now we're seeing we're completely in a new system where we have commodities as stores of value, and that's really causing a lot of problems in a lot of ways. Especially like, think about like a house. Like, you don't want your house to necessarily be a store of value because you have to live in it, and that just makes it more expensive for you to live in it. Especially if you've got people from other countries, like China, who's divesting all of their treasuries into property that they're not living at. The people who are living there causes the properties to go up in value, and then if they are trying to live there, it's more expensive for them. And if you have your inflation going up, your wages staying the same, and then, you know, everything going up, you're just going to lose out big time. And then you have things like food. You wouldn't want food to be a store of value, like wheat or oil, energy, any of that, because if everybody's trying to buy up all the wheat to, you know, store their value in it, well, it goes up for everybody. It's perishable. And then, you know, you have other countries that have to import it for most of their food. Then, you know, those countries, you know, suffer collapse, like major problems, mass death, all types of stuff. And so what really sets apart these digital assets like Bitcoin and like EOS are the fact that they have none of this industrial use for, like even like gold has for jewelry and electronics and everything, where it has no you know, consumable use case in the same way that a commodity does. And you have a really separate pure bare instrument financial reserve savings asset, and that's really never been created in the history of mankind before. This is the first time that this is taken place, and it's the first time that it can also happen globally. Everybody can participate, and you know, at some point the Bitcoin and the EOS just run out, and there's just like nobody will be able to get their hands on much, you know, especially from the exchanges, and you know, especially in price once the technical reset of pricing happens. And once we're in the new system, everything will be, you know, just so much different that, you know, if you don't have EOS or Bitcoin right now, you're not going to be able to accumulate in the same type of way and with ease the way they do it now, where they're still accepting fiat money for hard assets, which is absolutely crazy. And I don't think this has been appreciated by the people, even the Genesis block holders who've been holding this long, don't necessarily just appreciate just the beauty of everything coalescing and coming together and really it's taking a long time, but like just how accurate all the stuff and how everything's coming together like right on time in its own way. So I'm still just holding it out and waiting and watching because things are about to get interesting. So just want to put that out there. Stoffel Baker out.